Kyle Hamilton just made history in NFL. And trust me, it wasn't just any deal. The young Ravens defensive star signed a contract that changes everything. Not just for him, but for the future of the league. We're talking massive numbers, shattered records, and a loud message from Baltimore. This is their guy, their leader, the one they want running the defense for years to come. But here's the thing, this goes way beyond the money. This deal shows the trust the team has in him, the responsibility now on his shoulders, and how this move could completely reshape the safety market across the NFL. The real question is, what does this decision actually mean for the Ravens, and what does it say about the future of their defense? Kyle Hamilton didn't just secure his future in Baltimore. He rewrote NFL history. He just signed a 4-year extension that makes him the highest-paid safety of all time. The total value? Over $100 million, with $82 million guaranteed. That's the kind of deal that doesn't just change a player's life. It changes the way the entire league views the safety position. Baltimore is saying loud and clear, Hamilton is much more than just another defender. Moves like this show how serious the Ravens are about keeping their stars and locking down the guys who truly make the difference. When a team invests at this level, they're not just paying for stats or what a player's done in the past. They're betting big that he's a guy to win them games in the future. And that's exactly what Baltimore expects from Hamilton, a cornerstone for years to come. And let's not forget Hamilton's still young, but he's already earned the respect of the league. By making him the highest-paid safety, the Ravens are sending a message. This is our leader of the future. It's not just a reward. It's a massive responsibility, because now the entire NFL will be watching to see if he can carry that weight. This kind of contract also sends a message inside the locker room. If you show up, perform, and represent this team in this city, you'll be rewarded. Baltimore doesn't just throw money around. So when they do, it's because you're absolutely indispensable. Hamilton has already become one of the pillars of this franchise. And if Hamilton is now the highest-paid safety in the NFL, the big question is, who did he leapfrog to get here, and how does this reshape the safety market? The most jaw-dropping part of this deal is that it doesn't just put Hamilton among the highest-paid safeties. It puts him above everyone. His new deal averages $25.1 million per year, blowing past the $21.25 million that Detroit Lions safety Kirby Joseph was making. Translation? Hamilton didn't just join the elite. He raised the bar and redefined the market for his entire position. This shows how much the NFL's view of safeties has changed. Not too long ago, safeties were seen as secondary pieces. Now, they're becoming central to how defenses work. Hamilton is a perfect example. He can cover receivers, blitz quarterbacks, and force turnovers. His contract reflects not only his talent, but the evolution of the position itself. The fact that Baltimore was willing to pay more than anyone ever has for a safety is also a clear statement. They believe Hamilton is worth every penny because he changes how opponents prepare against this defense. He's not just another player. He's a game changer. And when one guy sets a new financial record like this, the ripple effect is huge. Other young safeties are going to chase bigger deals, which should spark a whole new wave of inflated contracts. But for now, there's only one name sitting at the very top, Kyle Hamilton. And while the numbers are shocking, the way this deal came together shows just how determined the Ravens were to lock him in. General Manager Eric DeCosta explained that talk with Hamilton's camp actually began during the off-season break. Things really heated up over the last 3 weeks, and that urgency tells you a lot. Baltimore didn't want to waste time. Their priority was securing their star before the market shifted even further. DeCosta also pointed out something key. Being the highest paid at your position isn't just about the money. It's a responsibility. The Ravens have been here before with other players, and they always treat that title as more than just a dollar sign. It comes with expectations, both from the team and from the player himself. By highlighting how smooth the negotiations were, DeCosta made it clear this was a healthy, transparent relationship. That's crucial because it means there's trust, no drama, no tension. Hamilton wasn't treated like a business asset, but like a central piece of the franchise's long-term vision. In the end, DeCosta left no doubt. This deal is a reflection of how much the Ravens believe in Hamilton as the leader of their defense. He didn't just get paid. He was handed the keys to the defense for years to come. And that belief only grows stronger when you look at how fast Hamilton has risen since he entered the league. Kyle Hamilton was drafted 14th overall in 2022, and it didn't take long for him to prove he belonged. In just 48 games with 36 starts, he's already racked up 250 tackles, 7 sacks, 5 interceptions, including a pick six and 4 forced fumbles. Those are insane numbers for such a young player. His stats prove he's not just a one-dimensional safety. He can drop back in coverage, line up for a blitz, or step up to stop the run. That versatility makes him a nightmare for opposing coordinators, and it's a big reason why Baltimore views him as irreplaceable. But it's more than the numbers. Hamilton has brought maturity and leadership way ahead of schedule. He's gone from promising rookie to quiet leader in the locker room in no time. That's rare, especially in a franchise that has a history of valuing strong leadership on defense. And of course, the league has noticed. Hamilton's fast rise hasn't just caught the eye of fans. It's earned him some serious accolades.
All right, we're already past the halfway point of this video. But before we continue, I noticed you haven't left a like yet. It's really important because it helps YouTube keep showing you my content so I can keep bringing you the best news about the Baltimore Ravens. So go ahead and hit that like button. It's free and it really helps. Thanks. Now let's get back to it.
At just 24 years old, Hamilton is already in the conversation with the league's best defenders. In 2023, he was named first-team All-Pro, one of the highest honors in football. On top of that, he's already made 2 Pro Bowl appearances. That's elite company, especially this early in his career. These honors prove his success isn't about hype or potential. He's already producing elite performances in big games under pressure. He's not living off expectations. He's living off results. And that's exactly the kind of resume that justifies such a massive investment. When a player this young already has this kind of recognition, history shows they usually just keep getting better. The ceiling is sky high, and Hamilton is only going up from here. But what makes this contract even more special is that Hamilton's impact isn't limited to what happens between the lines. Eric DeCosta emphasized something that often gets overlooked. Hamilton isn't just an elite player, he's an elite person. He represents Baltimore with pride, connects with the community, and leads by example even though he's still one of the youngest guys on the roster. That human side is something the Ravens have always valued in their legends. It's not enough to just put up stats. You've got to embody the culture, wear the jersey with pride, and connect with the fans. Hamilton clearly understands that responsibility and takes it seriously. For a franchise like Baltimore, investing in a player like this means so much more than just wins and losses. It's about building an identity, a culture, a bond with a fan base. And Hamilton fits perfectly into that tradition. When you combine elite talent with strong character, you don't just have a great player, you have the face of the franchise. And that's exactly what Baltimore has decided Hamilton will be, which leads us to the bigger picture, the future of the Ravens defense. With this contract, the Ravens aren't just locking down Hamilton. They're building the foundation for their defense moving forward. He's young, versatile, dominant, and now secured as a leader for at least the next 4 years. That kind of stability is priceless for a team with championship ambitions. Hamilton has become the backbone of a defense that has always been Baltimore's calling card. His unique skill set gives the coaches freedom to get creative. Knowing he's there, whether in coverage, blitzing, or run support, completely changes how they can design their schemes. This deal also sends a message across the league. Baltimore isn't just playing for today. They're building to dominate long-term. By securing Hamilton, they're keeping alive the Ravens' identity as one of the NFL's toughest defenses, just like in eras of Ray Lewis and Ed Reed. And now, with a young lead at the helm, Baltimore is poised to write a brand new chapter of defensive greatness. This isn't just about money. It's about the future of the franchise. Kyle Hamilton didn't just break records with this contract. He officially stepped into the role of Baltimore's new defensive cornerstone. This historic investment shows complete faith in his leadership on and off the field, and it proves the Ravens are building their future around a player who can flat-out change games. It's the perfect mix of talent, character, and impact, the kind of combination few players ever achieve this early. Now comes a challenge. Can Hamilton live up to this new status and keep Baltimore's defense at an elite level for years to come? One thing's for sure, the Ravens haven't just secured their present, they've fortified their future. And with Kyle Hamilton leading the charge, they're ready to keep writing their story of greatness.
And if you, just like me, are passionate about the world of football and want to learn more about the Ravens' legacy, don't leave this video without sharing it with that friend who is also a Baltimore Ravens fan and will love this content. See those video suggestions on your screen? The first one was handpicked just for you, and the other is a recommendation from YouTube itself. See you there, and until the next video, go Flock.